Well, as we conclude, let's make this really simple as we bring all of this together. Did Jesus claim to be God? Even if we were to be hyper-skeptical and claim that we can't trust the Gospels and we can't trust the Gospel of John, where we have the clearest indications of Jesus' deity, even if we were to be hypercritical, we could still point to Mark chapter 14, verses 61 to 62. This is the climax of Mark's Gospel, where Jesus has kept his identity somewhat hidden throughout the Gospel until his trial, where he says, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of the living God? Ego eimi, I am. And you will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven." So he's claiming to be the Son of Man in Daniel 7:13 and 14. That is historical gold. That fits with the criterion of dissimilarity. The people before the time of Jesus didn't call themselves the Son of Man, and this was not a famous title for Jesus after Jesus lived. This is on the lips of Jesus himself. He claimed to be the Danielic Son of Man in Daniel 7:13 and 14. So he claimed to be God, and if we're going to open up with a maximal view into the New Testament and treat these documents as historically reliable, it is downright impossible, it seems to me, to make it through the four Gospels without seeing that Jesus at least claimed to be God. Now, if this is the case, this would mean that that claim of Jesus was either true or it was false. When the historical Jesus made the propositional claim, either indirectly or directly, that he was God, then this claim is either true or it's not true. Well, if it's false, that leaves us with a dilemma. Either Jesus was insincere when he made that claim, which would make him a liar, or he sincerely believed that he was God, which would make him a lunatic. Well, this leaves us with a trilemma, according to C.S. Lewis. It means that either Jesus was a liar, he was a lunatic, or he was indeed Lord. He was either himself deceived, which would make him a lunatic, he was a deceiver, which would make him a liar, or he was telling the truth, and he himself was deity, either deceived, deceiver, or deity. And when we look at the historical data, it seems to me that the most reasonable option of the three is that Jesus was who he claimed to be, that he was God in human flesh that had come among us to solve the human predicament once and for all.